How do you deal with a death? I believe that, in the end, it's inevitable to think about death. Whether you're religious or not, the best thing you can do is live fully and without regrets, though it's easier said than done. Write letters to them helps me feel connected and process my emotions. I lost my best friend last year. I still text her number sometimes. Her mom kept her phone active just for me because she knew I was ready to let go. Sometimes that's all you can do, hold on to the little pieces. Write letters to them and let myself feel everything. It helps me heal. Challenge him to a chess duel. You don't. Death deals with you. It's hard, but give yourself time to grieve, talk to loved ones, and don't be afraid to ask for help. I focus on honoring memories, accepting grief, and finding support. Really depends on what you believe in. I am pretty deterministic, so I just believe it had to happen at that exact moment. Steer into the wind, let yourself feel it all and move with it. Everyone deals differently, most go through stages. I go through shock, then empathy for the person who died, then guilt, then sadness, then rationalization, and then acceptance. But it doesn't end there because sadness comes and goes forever. There is no right or wrong way to deal with a death. Don't let anyone tell you how or how long to grieve. Grief is very personal. It's important to be aware of how your actions are affecting others, but you and your feelings are important too. I focus on celebrating their life, not just mourning their death. Sharing stories, looking at photos, and keeping their memory alive helps me heal. This is not the end. We only experience time in a linear fashion on this plane of existence. We return to the source. And if we don't, then it doesn't matter. I nearly died, and my heart stopped once. It was like going home to see your family after a long vacation. We are intangible beings made of thought and light. One day at a time. I know it sounds cheesy, but I handled death by being so thankful that a person was part of my life. By realizing how fortunate I am that these amazing people have been part of my path. I deeply miss all those I've lost, and the best way I can honor their memories is by not wasting my life feeling sorry for myself, but making the most of my time while carrying them in my heart. Life. Never had a death affect me much. I've cried for a dog I lost, that's all I remember. Iraq and Afghanistan changed my view of life and death when I was 18 and 20. Out, brief candle that, and the second law of thermodynamics. Look, everyone expects you to move on after a while, but there's no timeline for grief. Some days, I still can't look at my dad's empty chair without tearing up, and that's okay. It's been 3 years.